Welcome back to another episode of I Never Liked You with Matteo Lane and Nick Smith, and today we're talking to Heather McMahan about red carpet interviews. What's up, Heather?
Hey, baby. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Great
Thanks
to see
for doing this. You're literally only like our fourth guest.
You have no idea how honored I am.
Yeah,
we're honored, actually.
I am such a huge fan of both of y'all. I think you're so incredibly funny, and I'm ready to like talk some shit. And that's
basically
so
this.
nice to
And
also.
before-
Well, we also all agreed we're like, we don't do interviews, like we're all
Yeah.
comics,
Terrible.
so let's just chat like comics do.
I
Yeah.
would like to, before we start, say that she complimented my blouse first time she saw me.
Is
I
this
love
a,
that.
is this a first of all, you look like the Matrix if it was gayer, and secondly,
if it was gayer.
that's how gay
Yeah.
you look. If the Matrix was gayer, you would be there. You and Trinity.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, she's a
I
fan.
loved it. I actually
I'm a
need
fan.
to watch What Happens Live tomorrow, and I ran around
Wear
to
it.
I need it. No, I literally think I need to borrow this with a little black mini skirt and some fishnets. I need this. Yeah.
Usually, I'm just trying to see what our guests will say, because when we had Neil deGrasse Tyson on, I picked him up from the elevator, and I was in this like peasant blouse that I normally wear,
Yes.
and he didn't say hi first. He just goes, "Oh, you don't see a lot of people wear blouses like that nowadays." I said, and I'm Nick.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yes. Hello, Neil.
Okay, I have never really talked about that. I mean, I have sort of, but I used to do the red carpet interviews for Logo and VH1 back in the day.
Okay.
And MTV. And just horror stories and also like fun moments too. Like I got to meet Cardi B before she was like Cardi B.
Right.
But how long were you've done red carpet?
Yeah, so I did it for E for the last, like, I guess 3 award seasons. And I'm not doing it now. They didn't ask me back.
Can we do it together?
Yeah, let's do it together.
I would
Honestly,
love that.
we should do it together.
Can we put that out there right now? We
We're
would
putting
like to do it
We're
together.
manifesting that. We
Yeah,
would like
yeah.
to do it together. Which I'm friends with all the people who are doing it. Like, they're real journalists. But here's the thing. I don't know how you felt. I felt like I got hired because they wanted Joan Rivers energy and they wanted a comic. And then I think it was still a little too buttoned up. Like, I was just talking to Melissa Rivers last week and she was like, Heather, I kept texting them, like, release the handcuffs. Let her go. Let me be me. And I really was trying to play ball and like do what they wanted. And the whole production was great. Everybody was wonderful. But I wasn't able to be a comic. And I
No.
think that was really frustrating.
Yeah.
I had to, be a journalist, and I'm not a fucking journalist.
Right. It's
You
like
know?
being a journalist with like cute anecdotes.
Right.
And it's like, Kathy Griffin talked about in her allegedly special where she's like, they built a set around her that said Kathy's fun place, which she goes wasn't particularly fun. She goes and everyone hated her. And she's like, she had to fight people and Gwyneth Paltrow hated her. And then
Yeah.
the producers are like, I hear you. I know what you're saying, but I'm putting out fires right now. She's like, Jesus Christ, lady, give me a crayon and I'll write it myself. And it is like that a little bit.
It is, and it's wild because, you see the comments online or somebody's upset that you didn't go hard enough on someone. And I'm like, people have no idea what's actually going on. You have a producer in your ear. Counting down. You have all the publicists behind you on the red carpet fighting. You may have like 6 A-list celebrities lined up and they're breathing down your neck and like, am I next? Am I next?
And
I'm
you
like,
have a red light here from some producer.
Yeah.
Some producers hired a sniper and
Yeah.
the red light is on it.
And
You
honestly,
say
I'm
one
like-
thing wrong, you're out.
I kept saying in the mic, just pull the trigger. Please go. Like, please kill me now. I mean, there's so much going on. And I was doing the Globes like 2 years or a year ago, and I didn't expect to get Ariana Grande. And then all of a sudden, my producer's like, live, and a live switch. And you're like talking to Jason Segel, and you have to be like, get the fuck away from me. Flying in Ariana. And she literally like flies like a little angel, right? And she's like iridescent, and she's so beautiful. And you're just like, and I'm just like, wicked, fun, right? And I didn't even know what to
So you sing.
So you sing. Okay, we're doing a lot right now, girl. It's like a really tough gig. How
Jason, I hear you, but
Yeah.
you're going to have to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So, Ariana.
No, truly. And you're trying to be like, and the whole thing is they want you to give people their roses. So
Right.
I was doing the serious award shows where it's like the Oscars, and then you get like Adrian Brody, and I'm asking him about like Facebook Marketplace, and he's like, so like doing method acting. I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right, you're going to win. You're in a nice Valentino suit. Can we just cut the bullshit? And I think that's what it's missing. But how was your experience with MTV and Logo?
The publicist, what I was starting to do, so one of them I remember was the VH1 Divas Live. It was like their last version. So like the divas were Mariah, Patti LaBelle, Shaka Khan, Vanessa Williams.
Yeah.
Like these were like the big divas, right? JoJo, who by the way was so nice, and I talked to her about Whistle Register. It was a very strange conversation.
She did Moulin Rouge.
She was great. So I didn't realize that it was a battle with these publicists.
Yeah.
And so what I started doing was guilting them. So I said to every single publicist, doesn't Vanessa Williams want to talk to the gays?
Yeah.
And then they panic because they're on camera and it works. So I said, so the one person I go, doesn't Shaka want to talk to the gays? And her publicist goes, no. But then a great moment,
like, hey, crime.
Shaka walks by me with like, her name was written on her shirt. Remember when we were kids, we would write our names in cursive on black cardboard paper and put glitter on it and shake it? She did that with her own shirt.
Perfect.
And she's walking by and I just go, hey, Shaka. She goes, hi, baby. And walks by me. But that was interesting as I thought, wow, you're really fighting out here. And then I remember.
You really were fighting.
Well,
because you famously fought Vanessa Williams.
I thought Vanessa Williams, in my mind, I thought she sang my grown-up Christmas list for years. I thought that was Vanessa Williams.
Yeah.
For years. Thought it was her. It's not her.
Okay.
I have no idea.
We still don't know.
I said, I love your, I go, well, first she really is, like, she knew what she was doing. I go, I love your Christmas albums. And she goes, I have two. What's your favorite song?
No.
And I go,
why would you do that?
Yeah, I know.
What a bitch.
I know.
That is so mean.
My grown-up
I'm
Christmas.
glad they took her crown away from her.
No, Nick, I love Vanessa
I'm kidding.
Williams.
We love her. We love her.
And I said, my grown-up Christmas list, and she goes, I never sang that. I'm like, yes, you did. She goes, no, I didn't. And then I'm like,
the fact you said yes, you did is
yes,
crazy. That's crazy.
You doubled down like a sociopath.
Crazy.
But when Delilah comes on... in
crazy.
Chicago, 93.9, The Light. When Delilah pops up, I swear that was her.
Delilah.
And then I don't know what song I was thinking of that was her. And then to her publicist, like, you just saw a hand come in and like push her away.
But you were doing, I mean, those, okay, so your whole
You were
situation.
doing a real red carpet. I was
had
trying
help.
to manage Mariah Carey's dress off in the corner where she wouldn't speak to anyone.
But I did the Grammys, and the music award shows are wilder because the situation for like television, it was much more glamorous. I had a big like stage, a podium, if you will. But man, doing the Grammys, I mean, you're squished in next to people, fighting for your life. I'm screaming, and I know some of the people from the Today Show. I'm like, "Fuck you, Carol! I gotta get this one." I'm like, "Lady A's coming! I gotta get him!" I'm like, "What?" I mean, I was fighting for the music interviews, and then everybody at the Grammys is high out of their fucking minds. Everybody rolls by. They got glasses on.
You can tell from the interview.
You can tell from the interview. They have no idea what time and space is.
They don't know where they are.
They have no. They don't know what
They're
the
like,
Grammys
this
are.
is the Grammys?
Right. So that's a tough one. The music ones are tough.
Did you interview on the red carpet that you were like, I'm fully starstruck. I don't even know what to say right now?
Ooh, my God, that's a great question. So many. I mean, when I had Parker Posey,
we were just her.
She was everything. And she is like her character on the White Lotus a little bit. She came in, she was sweaty, and the last Emmys, it was like a terrarium. It's like they put a plastic sheet tarp over the whole red carpet. Everyone's melting.
They're baking them.
They're baking. I mean, I'm disgusting. Everyone's feral. I'm like powdering her nose. She's like, honey, oh my God. Like she's trying to like stay upright. I'm like feeding her M&Ms because her blood sugar's low. She was everything. Truly iconic. I was like, this is, and it was fun at the commercial break. Like she and I were chit-chatting and having fun. Sometimes you're standing there and they're just like literally staring at you and like there's no conversation.
I was going to say, I mean, you don't have to name a name, but what was like the worst? What was the worst that you were like, that was...
Some of them are not even the words, like Adrian Brody. It's just he's such a professional, serious actor, and I was trying to get something out of him, and I couldn't.
You're not going to get a fun moment out of that.
I'm trying to think. Like the worst ones, I think it's just like you block it. It's trauma, and it's so quick. I mean, it's 3 hours of live television, and then half the interviews you do, they don't make it into the feed, so you kind of don't remember a lot. Now,
also, is it weird that you're fighting for people that you usually wouldn't give a shit about, but you put in this situation that's so high strung, it's suddenly Hunger Games, and you're like, fuck you, extra. I'm gonna get fucking Adrian Brody to talk about Facebook Marketplace.
Exactly. And the best was at the Emmys, Derek Huff is like 3 booths down from me, and he's doing like twirls at commercial breaks and like, jazz hands and a 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm literally like, somebody, sniper, take him out. I can't.
Literally.
I can't with Derek Huff.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, just
Wait, I cut you off. I'm so sorry. What were you gonna say? You said the worst?
The worst, when people are drunk. I mean, I was doing an interview with, who was it? Interviewing and comes up because she's in the movie with her. She comes up, she's hammered.
Sure.
Just hammered. And she kind of floats up and like kind of takes the microphone, and I'm looking at the camera and my producers, and she's just like, so this is what's happening. And I'm like, oh no. She's like, so I'm going to tell you right now what I think about God. And you're like, no. So I don't even know if it made it to air, but it's in those moments, you're like, I hope somebody in the truck knows to cut.
They could never put me on a red carpet because I would feed too much into it. I'd be like, tell me about God.
Yeah,
I interviewed Dina Lohan
Carvel.
Yeah.
Now this is 2016, so this was Bob's Drag Race red carpet, and so they had all these celebrities. Now she was coming to promote a show with her and her ex, I think, on VH1. Anyway, so she came up. Dressed a little bit like a manager of Eclairs, but I mean, she was. I do love Dina.
So a lot of bangles. A lot of bangles.
A lot of it sounded, yeah. And
you heard her before you saw her.
She kept saying "cool beans."
No.
And
Not a cool beans.
Yeah, and I'm.
You could say anything other than cool beans.
She kept saying "cool beans," and I love Dina because she is that like. She's exactly what you want her to be.
Right. I mean, it's tough, right? But see, those are fun. Like, I'd give anything to do like a reality show red carpet because then you could just be stupid with it.
Yeah.
I actually like had to be professional, and I just wanted to roast. I just wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about fashion, like keep it light.
Would you do like a reality show reunion host?
I would love to do that.
Which reality show?
I would do all of them. I think I could do the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I would be fantastic at that. My audience is mostly cunts, so I think I would be great. I'm talking to a bunch of broads who love Diet Coke and have had boob jobs.
I see it. I think it would be amazing.
Thank you.
Put her on.
I didn't realize that the Mormon Wives, the Diet Coke, like the caffeine thing, was such a huge. I didn't understand that until I saw some video essay about it.
Dirty soda shops, as they call them, these like dirty pop soda shops are popping up everywhere. We're getting one in Atlanta. I'm like, what? And you just go and you get your Diet Coke with your coconut cream and 2 pumps of pina colada, and you swirl it up, and you've gotten 10,000 calories and 4,000 grams of caffeine by 7 a.m. And they're like, we don't have a problem. I mean, it's crazy.
They'll just do an extra Pilates class. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
I was watching this video about like Dunkin' Donuts coffee in the morning, and some of these sugar coffees run up to 186 grams of sugar in the morning. He's obsessed with that. Every morning I have to have Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee.
Really?
Every morning.
I will choose Dunkin' over Starbucks any day. I hate Starbucks. It's like I burned my grundle very bad over COVID. I could have sued them for everything, and I didn't because
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm very upset about it. Yes, no, there is still time.
Still time.
Starbucks is like at this point, like I have to shit. Where's Starbucks?
Yeah.
Like if you're in New York, like I have
It's
to
just
take a
a
piss.
bathroom.
Where's Starbucks? Yeah.
But Dunkin',
Yeah, you're
home
done.
is where the heart is.
Period. There's a new company called Dutch Bros. They just opened one up by me in Atlanta. And when I tell you, it is the most, they have like a Red Bull coffee. It's disgusting. And there was a 2-hour line, and I'm around the block for its opening. There's not a single thing on the menu except a black coffee that's under 8,000 calories. It's like, what are people doing?
Wait, I'm sorry. How badly how hard are people sleeping that when they wake up in the morning, they have to be next to rocket fuel to get themselves going to work at H&R Block or to be a teacher or to be, what are we doing? Like,
what are we doing is the question.
Like,
that should have been your the only question you asked everybody on the red carpet. What are you
doing?
What are you doing?
What are we doing
Well, there
here?
was a lot. But I'm trying to think of other ones that I did that most of the people won't either talk to you or you have to ask them dumb questions or they just kind of move on. And then every once in a while you get someone who's like genuinely cool.
Well, one of our favorite red carpet moments, not working, we went to one. We went to the opening night of Tammy Fay, the musical.
Closed down in a month.
Yep.
And
it's truly unfortunate.
It was in the middle of winter. We got looks for it. Everything we got
looks.
And we got looks.
We got looks.
And I was in leather.
Yeah, period.
Maybe leather's my thing. Am I a leather daddy? I was saying earlier before you got here, is this giving butch?
No, it's not giving butch.
Imagine.
It's not giving butch in the
No, look at the picture that I just took.
Okay, yeah, let's see the other.
No, look at the picture I just took.
If you have to ask, is it giving butch?
The picture he just
be honest.
Looks like Katie Lane.
No.
Heather,
it's not giving butch. It's giving serial killer. Honey, we gotta get some vitamin D. We
Now,
gotta get out in the sun.
The blouse is not. It's leather. Well,
it's leather.
Heather,
The hair is too coiffed. Like, you're too pretty.
I want to get bangs.
You want to get bangs?
Do you think I could pull that off?
Okay, let me. Hold on. I'm trying to.
Can you look at Nick?
But bangs for men? Let's see.
But like, I want a blunt bang.
No, absolutely not. If you got a blunt bang, then you'd be like German.
Why is Judy just staring at us?
You'd be Judge
That
Judy.
just popped up. What?
You'd be Berlin, like leather daddy. I could see that. If you got a blunt bang, it's giving Frankfurt. It's giving Berlin.
I need you to see
Nick's. What are you looking up?
I need you to see Nick. is haunting our friend Sydney Washington in this photo.
She goes, use flash. Then she sends me it the next day. She goes, I don't think we needed the flash.
Oh my God, you're translucent. Wow.
Yes.
Have you ever done a spray tan?
No.
Oh, you should. You would look great with the little,
Nick,
with the little
So
color, a little rouge.
My whole aesthetic, and our fans say
Yeah.
this, is like Victorian ghost child.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Just looks like scurvy or some olden disease could take me out.
Yeah, my aesthetic is like Anna Nicole Smith. I get that a
Sure.
lot.
No. And we love, and we
I
miss
do.
her.
A lot of older men are like Anna Nicole, and I'm like, she died 12 years ago.
God, but I loved that show though.
Yeah,
It was
love
so
it.
good.
Are you kidding me? We need to bring that back and like I Love New York.
Yes.
The old
Oh.
Tiffany Pollard. That is TV.
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love.
It
There's
is
no
one of the
better
best
reality
shows.
TV
When
show.
she was fighting with hoops, like
There's
the greatest.
no better
better-
reality TV show.
Yep.
But can you
Give it up,
remake
delicious.
those
You'll
kind
look
of
like a
things?
man. I quote it to this day.
Can you? But the problem, it was so of its time. Like now everyone with Instagram
Yeah.
and they want to brand themselves and all this bullshit. You know, then it was really just kind of people trying to be insane on television.
Right.
'Cause
Right.
That's what we were looking for.
There was no social media. The girls were just being crazy and amazing TV.
That was the best. I really honestly think past 2005, that's really when the world started to just shut down.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, 2005 was the moment. I mean, I graduated high school. The world was my oyster. Facebook had just come out, so we hadn't gotten fully in the dark arts. And then after that, it was just downhill from
When
there.
social media started to really take over people's lives,
Yeah,
it all went
that's-
downhill.
Yeah, we're all gonna
Remember
be robots.
Zynga and LiveJournal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
MySpace, all of it.
I never did MySpace.
MySpace.
I was never a
You
MySpace.
weren't cool enough.
Yeah.
No, I was not.
You were also like 50.
We are the Heather and I are the same age.
We're
Yeah.
the same age. We're in our early 30s.
We sure are. No, we're
You are 47 at this point.
Nick doesn't want people to know that he's 38, and he keeps trying to
not.
convince
We're all
people
38.
I'm
that
literally
he's-
not
Yeah.
38, though.
Nick
no,
is
you're
38.
a sickly Victorian child.
Thank you. Do you? Okay, we ask all of our friends
Yes,
this,
the
and
answer
you
is
have
yes.
to be honest.
I'm being honest.
Because you can see up close.
Yeah. Yeah. How pale
How,
are you?
wait, I want to back
Could
up real
I-
quick.
No.
How butch are you, Nick? Butch daddy. Before you even finish, you go,
Yeah.
They do that.
hey, what's
the-
up? What's going on?
You think butches are over here covering their face? What the hell you talking
They got to sneeze.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, hear me
I'm
out.
far
Okay.
more butch than you.
Could I play
Here we go.
a TV high schooler?
Do not lie.
Don't lie.
Honestly, yes, you could. You could. Hear me out. You could.
Thank you.
For
could.
Andrea Bocelli.
You would be the freak in the high school, but you could play the high schooler.
Thank
yes.
you. That's all
Yeah.
we needed to hear.
Because when I was 20, I was auditioning for like Tired Moms of 4. And I still kind of get that. And I'm like, I don't have kids. I'm actually very refreshed right now. Botox is fresh.
I've never slept more in my life.
I've never slept more, because I have broad shoulders and big tits and like a deep voice. I was always auditioning for much, much older. Yeah,
Sure.
always.
Can I just say, though, that, Nick, the only reason you think you could play high school is because you're so gay. Your vision of high school is Rizzo in Greece.
Yeah.
Who was your age? 38, playing a
I want you to
16-year-old.
know that I played Kaniki in my high school production of
I
Grease.
can't even imagine.
You were Kaniki?
Why is that
I
surprising,
just
Heather?
didn't see that coming.
Because
Say
he's
it.
the
Why was it
straightest
surprising?
one.
I didn't see
I
that
was the
coming.
straightest one. I had a girlfriend.
Did he even have a singing
And
part?
yeah, I picked out her prom dress, but I had a girlfriend.
And her boobs were up to here.
Literally. Shout out Brittany. She's a fan of the pod.
We love a good Britney from high school.
And you know what? She
Yeah.
ended up marrying and has 2 kids. So her life worked out great.
Yeah.
She's a doctor because of me.
Did you do musicals in high school?
I did do musicals. I used to sing, and then I got like nodules on my vocal cords, a la
Yeah.
Ashley Simpson and Adele, and I had to have surgery, and then my voice went
Lowered.
It doesn't
really
recover?
low. No, it didn't for me.
Oh.
But I can like I
The
could
Julie
do,
Andrews of
I
it
could do
all.
like Porgy and Bess. I could do like summertime and the living's easy.
All right.
Like I could
We
really
love an
hit that
alto.
low. I'm like bass baritone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to do the musical theaters. You know, that was my love growing up. I
Did
went
you
to
do-
theater camp every summer. I was a total theater
Did
nerd.
you do show choir?
I did show choir. Oh,
Wait.
yes,
did.
I did show choir.
Same.
But our thing, okay, I went to this very intense private school, so we didn't have normal show choir where I would do one act play competition. So I would go but I never did the national show choir. We had this weird like Christian show choir.
Oh,
where
God.
we just sang like, Jesus, you're my firm foundation. And that's all we would sing
Look,
over
I'm
and over
going to
again.
say it. I'm not a religious person,
Yeah.
but
It was called Visions.
They have great music.
Swear to God.
They have great music.
They have great music.
We were called On
music.
Stage.
Oh,
It was
okay.
I didn't realize that show choir is a very Midwest thing.
Yes.
Very.
Because we were the Chicagoland Showcase.
Ooh.
What, Nick? You didn't believe it when we showed you show choir. You didn't believe they're all boys were the same outfits. The girls were, and it's like choreographed with the.
I've seen Glee.
Glee
We all
was
wore
not show
vests
choir.
with piano keys on it. That's what everybody wore.
God.
You wore a black vest with a black waiter shirt on underneath and a black
And did you have your hair pulled
Oh,
back
it was
into a
slick
bun?
back, and we were
Yes.
only singing Christian songs. But then our
God.
theater department was able to do the Crucible, so it didn't make sense. Like, I don't understand.
Well,
It
my
was-
school chose to do our musical when I was a junior was Blood Brothers. Blood Brothers. Do you know what that is? It's a British show about twins that were separated at birth and eventually both die because of some evil fate. And I played the narrator.
It's 2026 and you're still paying rent without Built? It's time for a change. Built is a loyalty program for renters that rewards you for your biggest monthly expense. Rent. With Built, every rent payment earns you points that can be used towards flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more. And here's something I'm really excited about. Now, Built members earn points on mortgage payments for the first time. That means you can get rewarded wherever you live and unlock exclusive benefits from more than 45,000 restaurants and fitness studios, pharmacies, and other neighborhood partners. Personally, I'd redeem my points for Amazon.com purchases because I just can't stop, Lyft rides because I take them far too much and I need to stop. Nick, you have to do better. And hotels and flights because we're constantly traveling. It's simple. Paying rent is better with Built. And now, owning a home can be better with Built too. Earn rewards and get something back wherever you live. Join the loyalty program for renters at joinbuilt.com/I never liked you. That's JOINBILT.com/I never liked you. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you.
Oh, so anyways,
Yeah.
Tammy Fay the musical.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So we go to opening.
Oh my God.
The musical, full circle.
Full circle.
So we go to opening night. We're about to do the red carpet. And they have people that like usher you on and then you go down, blah, 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 blah. So right before us, this is right after the verdict and everything had come out about Alec Baldwin. He had not been seen publicly.
Oh my God.
He or Hilaria. But this is where they decided to make their first public appearance was the opening night of Tammy Fay the musical. He looked haggard. She was in a denim cheerleader outfit.
And she was like, "Yo quiero una foto."
It was the dead
How
of
do you
winter.
say cucumber? Yeah.
How do you
So-
say red carpet?
Literally. So they're going in front of us. We're waiting to go after them. And then after you were done, you were supposed to go into the theater. All of a sudden, we're about to enter, the two of us, and they turn around and walk all the way back through the red carpet. And their handler goes, "Wait, do you want the tickets to the show?" And they just go, "No." And they get in the car and leave. And I go to Matteo. No one has publicly seen this man in months. And they chose Tammy Fay on Broadway opening night to make their resurgence into society.
Meanwhile, it was us in
I'm
an empty
speechless.
lobby with
We-
Catherine and Jimmy.
And Kathy and Jimmy.
Kathy and Jimmy.
No, she's everywhere.
I-
I see her in
it was
every
us three
restaurant,
just standing
every
there.
Starbucks. It's just Kathy. You're like, here she is.
Kathy,
Yeah.
Kathy and Jimmy, and then we go and we sit down. And I remember Elton John came in at one point. Who else did
Because
we see
he
that
wrote
night?
the music.
Yeah, he wrote
Andy
the
and
music.
Anderson were there.
Yes.
And Jake Shears, who helped write
Yeah,
it
Jake
with him.
Shears, I love. I'm friends with Jake Shears.
And they just didn't want to see the show. They were done.
They literally, do you want the tickets? No. They just wanted their
They
photo
drove away. We
taken
just heard her go
to
like,
show
yes.
in a denim cheerleader outfit.
Wow.
It was truly, I was like, only here.
Only
Yeah,
here.
he did look disheveled.
Yeah.
And he doesn't deserve that good of hair. Like, he's like,
Yeah.
like straight men with that kind of hair and the shit he's been through. I'm like, you get good hair? I had to pay for 3 surgeries. You get that hair?
Yeah, you did 3. I had to get my neck
Oh,
done
he
twice.
did
Is yours
3.
all yours?
What'd you do
Mine's
to your
all
neck?
mine.
I got a neck lift, and I got a deep plane neck lift. I got it a year ago, and then he was too conservative, and he had to go back in and get more fat out.
What's the recovery time on that?
It's gnarly. And the last time I did the Emmys, I was maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks out of my second neck lift. And so if you look, like I'm interviewing people and I can barely turn. It was gnarly.
Well, because
yeah.
Kathy Griffin's talking about how she just had her 3rd facelift, but
Yeah.
it's the one where they pull it all back
Yep.
here
Yep.
and like cinch it all in the back of the neck and then like sew it
Staple
down.
it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I think like you can see with Kris Jenner because it's like here it's like
Well, and I called Dr. Levine, who did her. So I was at the Vanity Fair Oscar party when Lindsay Lohan had debuted her new face. So I'm walking around the room, and
That's
everyone is swarming her because they're like, Lindsay, who did your face? So I literally see the interaction go down of like Kris Jenner talking to Lindsay, and I'm like, okay, I saw it all, the wheels spinning.
Wow.
And then I tried to get in with Dr. Levine after he had done Kris Jenner, but it was like very fresh. So I call, my buddy's like, oh, I got an in for you. So I call this doctor's office thinking that they're going to get me a consultation, and it's a cosmetic dentist office. And they're like, no, so you're going to do the veneers and then we'll get you in for the neck. I was like, no, I'm having a revision to a surgery. I don't need veneers. And they're like, no, this is how it works. You have to get the veneers. So I had to pay like $100,000 for new teeth that I don't need to then get the consultation at Dr. Levine's. Like his price has gone up so high. I don't know if they were trying to like weed out the pores.
Sure.
But I was just like, I don't need teeth. I'm so confused.
They're like, no, you're getting the
Yeah,
teeth.
they're like, you're getting the fucking veneers. Yeah.
that is insane.
Yeah. So
Ma'am, we don't know what your face looks like or your teeth,
Yeah.
but based off this conversation and how they're moving with the speaking and your speech pattern, we need you to pay for $100,000 of new teeth, and then we'll consider doing your face.
I
Like,
thought
what
he
an
was being
insane
punked.
thing to say.
And my husband, I put the call on speaker. I was like, Jeff, are you hearing this? And he's like, wait, I'm so confused. Yeah, so in order to get a new face by Dr. Levine, it is very hard.
Damn.
Very expensive. Yeah.
Damn.
But I went back to my original doctor and he fixed it and it was great and I love him. So
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look great. I would have never said anything.
I'm so glad I did it. Honestly, editing my first special, I kept looking, and my joke has always been thick neck, thin ankles. I've always made jokes about like how thick and broad I am up here, but sitting like for a month and a half in that editing booth and watching that I was like, this is easily fixable. Why are we not sucking this out? But my doctor literally was like, he's like, I went too conservative. He's like, he said I had one of the thickest neck muscles he's ever cut through.
What?
I was
Okay,
like, that's
brag.
what's up, gang,
Humble
gang.
brag.
Yeah, that's
Wait, how
right,
long
baby.
is the
Thick.
recovery?
The recovery is pretty gnarly. Like you have drains that kind of come out, so they cut behind your ears and then they tighten this and then they like basically do lipo here. So the recovery the first time was really gnarly, and nobody tells you swell. So you know you're going to swell, but the number one thing that nobody warns you after you get anything done is you're going to have immediate regret. You look in the mirror, you don't recognize yourself. You're like, I have butchered my face, and I never wanted to touch this. My face is perfect. I'm literally absolutely an angel from God. You know what I mean? I'm stunning. So why would I ever want to touch that? And then your whole face is swollen and you panic. Like I had a full existential crisis. Like I butchered myself.
What did I do?
What the fuck did I do? And then about a month and a half when the swelling goes down, you're like, yes, bitch. Like, I'm riding around in convertibles,
Right.
like cracking that neck. It felt really good. And I always had a perfect profile, but I just was like, what are we doing here? Let's suck it out. So, I mean, it's still a little swollen, and I got it done. The second time was last June. I mean, it takes a full year to recover.
Yeah,
That's what
I
nobody
got my
tells you.
hair in July, and it
Yeah.
takes like 8 months for it to really even start like growing.
Wait, yours looks good.
I went
It's
to a
been
very
3
good doctor,
times.
Dr. Wesley Carlos.
Okay, we got to talk about this. We may have to cut it, maybe not. My husband got it done, and it's not enough.
Where did he go?
He went to a place in Atlanta, like the guy who does like all the Falcons players, and it's just not enough. Did you shave your whole head?
No. Well,
Okay.
the first 3 surgeries, my hair was so bad. I had no hair in my crown.
Okay.
And then it was like going all the way up here. And so the first surgery kind of just corrected that. So they
Okay.
just filled it in and this. But then I still had like way too high of a hairline. So I went back in and then they gave me a beard. And then I went in for the third time.
You look good.
I
picked him up every time.
Yeah.
And and I went in the third time, and because it takes a while to like for the hair to like grow. When did he get the surgery done?
He got the surgery done 2 years ago, and they did just like the back of the head, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, it's not as thick as I think.
How many grafts did they give
A
him?
lot. I mean, I had to stare at his scabby fucking forehead for like a month and a half. And it wasn't that bad. Like, he would do it again. But I'm like, maybe we should go into Turkey. Like, we went local and paid double. And I'm like, I think we should just all go to Turkey next
You should
time.
go to my guy. I mean, it's
Okay.
a long consultation, but he's one of the top 20 surgeons.
Do I have to
in
get
the
veneers?
world.
Well, Jeff already got
You
veneers.
got to get veneers
so-
to go.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to keep that in
No,
mind.
it's fine. I don't care.
They actually do hand transplants.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I mean, listen, everyone's getting something, and now everyone's doing the upper bluff. I mean,
I don't want to do my upper, but even though I
Yeah.
have all this extra skin
I do
here,
too.
but
I do too.
I like
I like having a
Hooded
droopy eye.
eyes.
We have hooded eyes. Well,
I just
me
learned
more
what
than
hooded
you.
eyes was.
We all have hooded eyes.
And I just learned this. I didn't know because I've always been like, oh, I could never wear eyeshadow or anything. Not like I do anyways, but if I wanted to, I couldn't because you wouldn't see it. And I was like, I don't know what that means.
You couldn't because you're too butch.
Yeah.
That too. I don't want to break the illusion.
Although a butch with a smoky eye, chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss, baby. Maybe I will start in this blouse.
Ooh.
But I learned what hooded eye meant. I learn a lot.
I also
It's
have.
an educational podcast.
I learn a lot as well, just out in the world. I realized I didn't know a lot, and now I'm learning a lot.
Well,
Yeah, but you guys have. Yes, you do have hooded eyes. You don't have that. I see
I
what
do,
you're
but I
saying.
have
though.
false eyelashes on right now, so I look bright.
My
I look
eyes
awake.
do this. The shape. You guys, your eyes are like that. Mine go like that. It's that weird Southern Italian trait.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like my eyes are melting off of my
You
face.
could have stopped at weird.
Where's your
Yeah.
family from?
In Italy.
Yeah.
The Naples.
Okay, we're Sicilian. So.
Well, my grandpa's Sicilian, my real grandfather's Mexican, but
Yeah.
the whole Napoli family,
Napoli, yeah.
everyone has the same eyes. Everyone in my family, my aunt, my cousins, everyone has the same
Yeah.
heavy eyelid, and the eyes droop down our face. And everyone asks me, "Am I tired? Am I not sleeping enough? Am I?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm wide awake."
wide awake.
Are you
wide
high? I
awake.
am wide awake.
I'm wide awake. Yeah, once you get a couple comments online, they're like, I think you're getting a lazy eye. You're like, fuck, what do I do next?
Literally.
And I will say, I think podcasting cameras are actually the worst. Like, you'll see it and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
what we've done
It
with
has
that, we've
taken
tried.
us months for lights and everything, and then now we're like,
Yeah,
don't
move.
Move.
Yeah. And it's sad now too. I mean, I'm, as an older woman who even got her neck done, I will go places like, can you get, I mean, I've worked with Chris before. I'm like, just don't get under the neck. Like, get the good angle. Like, help a fucking aging
I'm
bitch
thankful
out.
for him all the time because I just don't have a good eye to see it. And I'm like, I'm also just a crafty queen, so I'm like, whatever, just fucking do it.
Right.
But I always know that he will make sure that the lighting is good. So if we ever do someone's podcast or something, I'm like, he'll make sure that we look good.
Yeah, smart. Yeah.
I do my lighting on stage. I don't know if you're the same way, but like I have like a specific lighting routine for
Yeah.
like my opener and then for me, and I go to the light and sound and all that stuff. And what I learned from Mariah is like for the opener, I'll have like really warm amber lights all over the stage. No like and no like what's the word I'm looking? No front wash. I
Right.
have the spotlight.
Right.
So that way, like the light's coming from like a 45-degree angle, makes your skin look good. You pop, Sometimes that front wash, it hollows under the eyes and you look like you're telling a scary story. And then my lights, when I come on, everything turns into a deep blue with a warm light. So that way the audience is like, okay, we're getting into it.
Yeah.
But sometimes like it's so people don't care. Like Sam Morrell and I were each doing the Chicago theater after each other.
Yeah.
I was doing a Friday, he was doing a Saturday. So we just opened for each other. I get there at 4:30. I'm doing
Yeah.
sound and light. I'm doing this. I'm
Same.
checking. Blah, 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 blah. Want to make sure everything's going right. And so after the show, I say, Sam, I'll see you tomorrow at 4:30. He goes, why?
Yeah.
And I was like, for the light and the sound. I'll get here at like 7:20. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, Brian does that shit. So I come at 7:20. Sam comes in, hasn't even seen the stage.
Doesn't
and
care.
Doesn't care.
Doesn't care if he looks like a scary Victorian child. Does
Yeah.
not
Does
care.
not
But then
care.
he kills.
Honey, we're the exact same
Yeah.
way. I show up, I've got my routine, I'm listening to my cocktail jazz, I'm having a little charcuterie, maybe a white wine.
I have jazz too.
I'm
I play
hydrated.
Samara Joy every night.
Oh, exactly. You have to have your routine.
Yeah.
I do my own glam. I get set. We do a full run through before the show, or just
Same.
like I'm doing cue to cue. If I've got any lighting cues or any changes, like we're old theater gals.
Yeah.
We like to.
These
I like to
straight
know
men-
the show is set.
I want to
These
make
straight
sure
men
my
are just
show is
throwing
going
shit
well,
at the
and we're starting from the top. I'm
5,
from
6, 7, 8. Yeah.
10 and 10. Yeah.
But straight
100%.
men are just throwing shit at the wall and they're like, whatever.
They don't care if they're getting fucked up before a show. Like, do you
I'm
drink
just
before
saying,
a show?
I love Sam, and
We
Sam
love Sam.
fucking
Yeah.
murders.
Yeah.
But it just was hysterical to me that he was like,
Yeah.
someone else
But it's
will
also,
do that.
I
Yeah.
think, because
Sam's also
they're
handsome, though, so he can
Yeah.
just like.
But
he's one of
I
these
will
guys.
say their audience doesn't care as much.
Yeah, they don't care if it gets
our
whitewashed.
audiences are women and gay men. They're gonna care.
No, I mean, I get a lot of comments like at meet and greets, like, you're a lot thinner in person. And you're like, thanks, Carol, thank you.
gotten
Just like random shit where you're like, didn't need to say it,
Didn't
but I
need to say
appreciate
it.
it.
We got
Yeah.
a few comments like that. Like, you guys are much better looking in real life.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you might
I
look
had
like
a show
online?
the other night, and these people came and they're like, "Oh my God, we're so excited to see you perform." And then after they go, "I just have to say, you look so much better in person than on camera." And I go, oh, "Okay, great. Well, my career's on camera, so thank you
Thank
for
you.
that."
I know.
Thank you. I've actually built a whole career of me doing visual podcasts.
Yeah,
So
Haven't you
you.
guys thought that when you've met famous people before and you're like, wow, in real life, they're like stunning. Like on camera,
Yeah.
they look fine, but in real life, you're like blown
well, when you're
away.
doing interviews, have you seen someone that you were like,
Yeah, who's the most like
wow, I was
stunning?
blown away?
Listen, I worked in West Hollywood at a Soul Cycle for many years, so I saw everybody like in their roughest form too, in the sweatiest. Let me tell you something right now. Charlize Theron in
Stunning.
person it doesn't matter if she's done a double Soul Cycle class and she is like beat red. She is the most glowy, smells great. I mean, she is just the most insanely beautiful person on the planet.
I want to see what Halle Berry looks
Yeah.
like in real life, because if she's that beautiful on TV and on screen,
Yep.
what the fuck? How fucking stunning is
Period.
she in real life? Have you ever met her?
I haven't met her, but I mean, she's
To me, she's like
one of the most beautiful people on the
And
planet.
doesn't
Earth.
age.
doesn't age.
No, she looks
No.
She could be 20, 50,
Yep.
40. We will never know.
She also did the Hot Ones, which I would love to that show. Someone please. I'm
Yeah,
not
we
big
would
enough.
all. Also, I'm
Please.
from the South. I can handle fucking peppers. You know what I mean? Like I can handle it.
Cut to you being like,
Yeah.
do you have any ice cream? Like,
Projectile vomit all over time. I'm sorry about that. I thought I could handle it. Yeah.
well, she didn't even flinch.
Yeah.
She got all the way to the end. She was like, yes.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. No, I think to
The
me,
best one is Conan. When Conan
Oh,
fucking
when he
puts
brought
in
the
his
doctor
eye.
out.
Oh, just everything. When he had a full fucking meltdown, I was like, that's
I love
Conan, you're the reason why I
O'Brien.
do comedy. I love you.
Have you met? Okay, actually, who is the comic who made you want to do comedy?
Joan and Conan.
Okay, Joan and Kathy.
So Joan Rivers was the reason like I would wake up in the morning, like Lucille Ball and Carol Burnett. I always want to do, you know, really intense physical comedy and characters, but Joan was my everything. So when I moved to New York, 2009, I would go see her at clubs, and she was so kind to me, and I was just starting out and like stand up, and she told me one day, she's like, you got chutzpah, you're gonna make it, I have a good feeling about you. I moved to LA a couple years later, and I'm at a restaurant, and I'm staying at the bar, having dinner by myself, and I'm just kind of like, okay, how am I gonna do this? I moved to LA, I don't know anybody, how am I gonna do this? I hear her, she comes in the restaurant, she sits down, and I just go over to her table, I said, Miss Rivers, and she's like, oh my God, so good to see you. I was like, I just want you to know, you told me to move to LA because you said I had a very commercial look, and I did it. So I'm here having dinner by myself, want to say thank you. And she's like, you're gonna make it. I have no doubt about it. And so when she passed, I was actually working at Soul Cycle in West Hollywood. I came out of class, I was taking a class. People sent me flowers as if my own parents had died.
Yeah.
Like they were like, they sat me down in the manager's office, like, we need to tell you something. Like my whole family's dead. They're like, Joan passed away. I was like, I couldn't handle it. I mean, and when she passed, I didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. And all I wanted was something from her Christie's auction. She had these silver Tiffany's dog bowls. Couldn't afford them at the time. And then I just got a piece of her. She did another auction a couple months ago, and my husband won me one of her fabulous, it's like champagne colored sequins and feathers, and it's one of her performance capes. And I just got it. So I just bought a piece
love.
of Joan, and I'm friends with Melissa. So it's very wild that it's very full circle, but she was everything to me. Joan was everything.
Joan
And
was
Conan.
me too.
Conan and Joan. That's
If
and
we
that's
ever
how I
see
describe
that
my comedy.
doctor, it's on site.
Yeah, it's fucking
my
on site.
God.
It's on site.
It's on site.
When I was 20, because I never.
Sorry, that was a long-winded story to tell
No,
you how much I
that's
love
a
Joan.
great
We
story.
love-
Yeah.
I never.
We love Joan.
I know Mario Cantone and Jim David
Yeah.
and all these other gay comics, James Adomi. I just did not have access to them, so I never saw a gay man do stand up until I was 23.
Yeah.
When I started doing stand up, I just didn't think it was. That's not for us. We're
Right.
not allowed to do it, kind of thing. And I would watch Kathy Griffin because I loved her specials. But when I saw Joan, her first special, which was ironically called Before Melissa Pulls the Plug. Yeah. And I've memorized it, but that was an actual point in my life where I said, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I've been working towards that, and I did her dedication at the
Yeah.
Apollo last year. And
Yeah, I was pissed nobody fucking called me about that. I literally
I would've
called my
called you.
agent and I go, what where was the call? I mean, I am bitter about that, but continue.
well,
Yes, go.
I know
Yeah.
all her jokes. I know everything about
Yeah.
Joan. And what was so funny is when we're in the rehearsal, all of a sudden I hear this voice game, Matteo, and this tiny woman walks up. It's Melissa.
Yeah.
I immediately started crying. And
Yeah.
I was like, hey, like, I know this is embarrassing, but like, I literally am here because of your mom. And she was
Yeah.
like, just make it funny.
Just make
and
it
I
funny.
was like, got
Quit
it.
being a little bitch, make it funny.
Literally. And
Yeah.
I was like, yes, Melissa. And then right before I went on stage, before they introduced me, they played the video of her in that special. That was my full circle. But Joan.
I want to tell everybody too, if you're going through a hard time, you should read her books. I just had a really tough end of last year, and I went and reread a bunch of her books. She actually has the most incredible self-help, like get your shit together, be motivated, like motivate your life. It's not that bad. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. So if anybody's going through a tough time, read any of Joan Rivers' books and it will change your life.
Yeah.
I adored her. And I loved Conan because Conan was silly. I would stay up. I would come home in the 5th grade and I would take like a 3-hour nap, eat dinner, and then I'd stay up late to watch Conan. He was my everything. And so when people are like, well, what's your style of comedy like? I'm like, it's very much so Joan and Conan. If they had a baby, I'm very physical, but I'm also like, say whatever the fuck I want like Joan.
Yeah.
So that it just, they both bring me joy.
I'm somewhere between Joan Rivers and my Aunt Cindy.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. We all have a
Joan
little Aunt
Rivers and a
Cindy.
Mexican woman in Chicago who's ready to fire on all cylinders.
Yeah.
And I'm basically an alien not seen in this world yet.
Nick,
love that.
Nick is Roger from American Dad or Squidward from
Ooh,
SpongeBob.
I love both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
Nick, that literally is your voice.
That is
I
you.
know. Everyone commented because of you.
Do you do voiceovers?
I would like to.
Unfortunately, SpongeBob's already taken.
I have auditioned for a few things, but I would love to do more.
Yeah. You have a soothing voice. It is so unique.
Soothing?
No, I
Thank
think it's
you.
soothing. Yeah, I would like for you to be
It's
on
the
my...
voice of
Would you like to do
nightmares.
this podcast instead of someone else?
I would love to.
Freddy Krueger blushes at his voice. He doesn't even have cheeks
How'd
anymore.
you two meet? Where did this friendship blossom?
It was an
Unfortunately.
orgy.
Yeah.
Neither of us wanted to use condoms.
Okay, great.
No,
Can
we
you
met.
imagine me at an orgy? I would be in the corner
Could you
crying.
imagine either of us at an orgy?
You more than me.
You would be crying, and I would be doing
Y'all
something
aren't
weird.
orgy folks? I can't believe it.
I'm at home playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
We play Fortnite almost every night.
Good for you. I'm doing mahjong a lot, so I've got new hobbies.
Mahjong?
Mahjong? Do you
What
know the
is-
game?
No.
So it's taken over white women in the South aggressively. It's a tile game that you play. It's a Chinese game, and it's all about tiles, and it's this wild game. Did you ever see Crazy Rich Asians?
Oh,
The
right.
final scene where they're playing.
Oh, yeah.
But they're playing a version of Hong Kong mahjong, I believe. Mahjong is this like addictive game, and it's all about pattern recognition. And women in the South have mahjong parties, and a mahjong set's like $600, $700. Like you get them.
So they go to Dirty Soda, they grab a million things of caffeine,
Yeah,
and they
well,
go
in the
play
South we're
mahjong.
drinking. We're getting fucked up.
Right,
You got
okay,
a menthol
sure.
in your mouth, and you have like a nice glass of, delicious buttery Chardonnay that tastes like a croissant, and we're getting fucked up and playing mahjong. But I recently, that's my new hobby. I'm very
Ours
into mahjong.
is Combio. We started playing this game called Combio,
Okay.
which is
through our friend Bob the Drag
through-
Queen. That's
oh,
how we
met.
That's how we
Bob
met.
the Drag Queen. So I met Bob in 2012.
Okay.
And you know Bob the Drag Queen. Of
Yes.
course, we all met. We were at the
Hotel Chelsea. Yep.
And anyhow, so Bob kind of collects people in his life as a
I love
group.
that.
We're forced into his friendship. So really, please help me if you can. So I met Bob Monet, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, like 2016, Bob was like, oh, I'm hanging out with this guy, and he's gay, and he doesn't have any gay friends, which I see now why.
Yeah.
And so he came, and we adopted him, and it was
love that.
he's the cross to bear.
Little orphan faggy.
Everyone's got one. You know, if you don't have one that you're just like, we got to
He
help you.
just put me in, and now they can't get rid of me.
Now, in the gay world,
Yeah.
what category
am
are
I?
you? Yeah, what are you?
Other.
It's,
other.
I would say other. I'm too tall to
Challenged?
be. I'm too tall to be a twink.
Okay.
I'm young enough to be a twink.
What are you diving into the water? Why are you blocking your
Shut up.
nose?
Are you a twonk? Is it a twink?
But
Is
I'm
a
not.
twonk an
I'm
old
too
twink?
tall to be a twink.
Okay.
So what would you say? I really don't know if I'm.
I just
I
learned
think I
about
am
salmons. Salmons are
Salmons?
Yeah, I learned about
Salmons?
salmons are
Well, we don't know about
the kind of
salmons.
guys that are into the bears. So they attack the bears.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I just learned about that this
We're
weekend
just
in
learning
St.
about.
Bart's.
Do you know what sides are?
No, tell me everything.
You've not learned about what a side is.
I haven't learned about
Okay,
side.
so on Grindr, you're familiar.
Yes, obviously.
There's
No, actually, yes, we continue.
There's
Yeah.
tops, bottoms, verse.
Yep.
But now there's side.
Okay.
So a side is someone who's not into penetrative sex.
Okay.
They're only into all of the other stuff,
Got
mainly
it.
like oral and
Right.
physical.
I just learned what a cock cage was, and that really is challenging for me. I get it if you're, but I don't get it. Why would you want your nuts and your dick just shoved in a cage? I don't fully understand it.
Yeah. I mean, not my thing, but to each their own. If it brings you joy.
Yeah, if it brings you joy, we're not judging, but I am absolutely asking follow-up questions.
We're
Marie,
asking
Marie,
some
Marie
questions.
Kondo?
Yeah.
Was that what it is?
Marie Kondo?
Yeah, Marie
Yeah.
Kondo.
If
yeah.
it brings you joy, keep it. And if it
Keep
doesn't,
it. If it
Take it
doesn't,
off.
say goodbye.
I know. There's some. I mean, look. No, I'm not shaming anyone.
Yeah.
Go for what you want. But yeah, I'm not on Grindr. But when I was back in the day, I kind of admire people who just come at you like, just blatantly like,
Come
here's
dumpster
what I'm
45,
into.
this is what I want.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I
I'm
got
into
kicked
this.
off
I'm into that.
Grindr.
I'm into this. I'm into that.
Yeah.
Yay or nay? I'm like, well, good for you.
Can I say something? I know you're going to think that I'm dumb.
God, he didn't know when World War II was, and then Liz. It's a whole thing.
I know when it is.
Okay.
Now. So I just recently, do you know what Myers-Briggs is?
Yeah.
And it's like a 4-letter test or something.
Yeah.
So I did
to
not
see
know.
if you're like clinically retarded. Guess what? Didn't pass.
Which, if you ask my audience,
They're like, this isn't even a pass-fail test, and you failed.
so I did not know what that was. And
Okay.
on Grindr, a lot of people would put like ENFJ or INTF
Right.
or something.
Okay,
Until
but that's
like
aggressive.
It is aggressive.
That's aggressive.
I didn't know what
We'll
it
get into
meant
astrology in a minute.
Oh, God.
until a month ago. I thought it was initials for New Jersey.
No.
So I can't count how many people for years would message me with that, and I would go, "Oh, sorry, I'm just looking for people in the city." I just
If that
found out it didn't mean like Englewood, New Jersey or something.
But if that wasn't a profile, I wouldn't think that that's
why is
what
it on your
was.
Grindr profile?
Why is it on your Grindr?
I don't care what your Myers-Briggs is. What does your hole look like?
I just
Yeah,
did
what
the
does your
test.
butthole look like? I don't care what you made on the SAT. What
Read
does your hole look like?
the room. Read the room.
So Grindr, when I first moved to New York, it was like 2008. Grindr had just come out. Okay, it was in the beta phase, and one of my
Sure.
buddies was like, "You should check out this app." And I lived in Hell's Kitchen.
You should?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they were kind of like, they were downloading this
Yeah.
app. So I download the app. I mean, again, beta phase, and I'm working in Hell's Kitchen. I'm working in these fabulous bars. I live in Hell's Kitchen, and so I kind of got on it. And I was like, I was addicted to it. I was like, this is so much fun. I'm seeing dicks all day, and I'm interacting. And I asked my boyfriend, who's my husband at the time, I was like, "Can I put you on Grindr?" And he's like, "What's Grindr?" I'm like, "How the fuck do you not know what's Grindr?" He's like, "It's not the ESPN app, Heather. I don't like know what
And
the
you're
fuck
like,
it is."
oh, actually,
Nick,
turns
you
out
think
it's best
ESPN
you don't know what
Yeah.
Grindr was.
ESPN is a place in Jersey.
Yes, yes. So I'm at Lord and Taylor one day, and I take a photo of the polo model, and that was my profile photo on Grindr. And I would lay in bed in my apartment on 50th between 9th and 10th, and I'd literally be like, big dick Asian muscle daddy would just send me photos of his dick all day, and it was so fun.
That's
And
right
then-
by the Flame. Have you ever been to the Flame Diner before?
Of course I've been to the Flame.
Okay.
And then finally my managers were all gay men at the restaurant, sat me down, they had an intervention. They're like, "You are having too much fun on
You actually
Grindr.
have to get off.
You actually have to get off, and this is turning into a hate crime, so you gotta stop." So I was, I was
And you
taken
still
off
use it
Grindr.
to this day.
I still use it to this day.
You were the only one that used it like Candy Crush.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody else trying to get laid. You're
Yeah.
on there like, I won.
I
You're
won.
like,
It's like words with friends. You're
Yeah.
like,
And I'd send photos of my tits. I was like, "This is fun," and then they get upset, and so I had
My
to get
friend
off Grindr.
Lindsay used to do that. She used to, she couldn't find, this is back in Chicago, she couldn't find her gay friends.
Mm-hmm.
So she put a fake mustache on, made it a profile, and then went on there so when her friends wouldn't answer her about brunch, she could find them on Grindr to message
Yeah.
them.
that's hysterical.
Oh, yeah, that's really smart. Really smart.
When did you move to Atlanta?
When did I move to Atlanta? I kind of go back to Atlanta like every 3 years, right?
Where were
So
you
I-
born and raised? I'm sorry.
Atlanta.
Okay, you were born in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I moved to New York, then I went to LA, then I went back to Atlanta, then I went back to New York, then I went back to Atlanta. I really only live in cities. I kind of do this triangle, like New York, LA, Atlanta.
Sure.
But I only live in cities with like Delta hubs. So like I could go to Salt Lake City next. But yeah, so I've been back in Atlanta during the pandemic. My husband and I left the city, and we got a house with a pool, so it's nice.
How have we never, how have you and I
know.
never,
Have we never-
run into each other
I don't know.
until one night at a
After Bob's
hotel
show.
after
At
Bob's show?
Yeah, and I went to college with Jay Jordan. So like that
Oh my
was
God, how really did we not run
I
into
know,
each other?
so crazy. We went to the University of Mississippi and did theater together. I think he's
That's-
2 years younger than me, right? Yeah, 2 years. But I love Jay.
So
Yeah.
I have a question about that
Yeah.
because Matteo and I went to very specific art schools.
Yeah.
So we have no, like these big universities and state schools and stuff.
Yeah.
We have no knowledge of what that was like. So like, what was your experience going to like, especially a
Yeah.
Southern big university? What is that like?
It was incredible. I thought I was going to go to art school. I thought I was going to be in a very niche conservatory program at actually Pepperdine University because it was an affiliate school of the Church of Christ High School that I went to. But I thought I was going to go out to California, didn't get in, and I literally didn't have a backup plan. So 2 weeks before graduation, my college, and I was like student body president, but I was in
I
a
was
special.
too.
Of course, look at us, look at us. Of course, and that's why I wanted to borrow the leather top.
By the way,
Thank you.
different
Yeah.
reasons. You're sociable and have fun. He wants to be a queen,
A dictator.
Yeah,
an
the
evil
dictator,
queen.
Kim Jong Un, right here. Yeah. So I asked my high school counselor, I was like, "Where do I go?" And she's like, "Honestly, Heather, you'd have fun at Ole Miss." And I was like, "Okay." So I visited the University of Alabama, and and I hadn't even visited Ole Miss. And I went to the University of Alabama, and I saw a man snort cocaine off a chicken tender, and I go, "This isn't for me." I was like, "This, I swear to God."
On a chicken tender.
Off a chicken tender. I mean, nowadays I'd be like, "Let's fucking go."
Sure.
But at the time, I was like, "I'm here for the arts. This is not going to work.
Right.
I can't live in Tuscaloosa."
And then as an adult, you're like, oh, that is the arts.
That is the arts, exactly. And then I went to Ole Miss, and I mean, we had a good program, but they did not like that I wanted to do comedy. We learned commedia dell'arte. We did Shakespeare. We did all the things. But I told them from day one, I'm going to try and do SNL or I'm going to do stand-up. Like, I'm going to do comedy. And they did not like that.
Why
They
do
were
people
pissed.
appreciate comedy in a way they don't consider it fine art?
I don't fucking know.
Do you know
Because
I went to the top art school in the country,
Yeah.
the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, for painting and drawing and with all the fine arts and stuff like that. And at the very end, you get there's a big gallery show for everyone graduating, and everyone's doing these ridiculous pieces. I mean, at one point they had a bucket that was empty, and that was the piece. And
Yeah,
people, my
it's like,
cousin
go
thought it
fuck
was
yourself.
trash. They had people walking around like in these like bodysuits, and that was an art piece. So I thought, well, this is ridiculous. So I just painted a giant painting of the barefoot Contessa and put it on the wall.
And I would bid on that. I want to see that at Art Basel.
Is that the
I
one
would
in your
absolutely
kitchen?
buy that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and my teacher, Marion Krishkal, God rest his soul, the two paintings that I have, he walked up, he goes, yeah, look at her tits. He was one of my teachers. But I was like, I just can't take any of this seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I like the production and creation of art, and I like the, like, I'm sure it's similar with theater. It's like,
Yeah.
I like the community, but the actual, like, like, the world looking at it, I don't like. It was too serious.
Too serious, and then I could never get put in any of the plays. And I'm like, I'm clearly the most talented person in my program right now, so why won't you put me in the plays? And I'm here with Christina, who she was one of the most talented people in the program too. And we were both like, we're moving to New York. Like, we're not staying in the South. We're not going to do community theater, and that's no hate or shade to that. But I knew exactly what I wanted to do. She knew she wanted to do Broadway. I knew I wanted to do, comedy, and so we were like, we're out. We bounced out. And but going to a huge school was incredible because I loved being in a sorority. I fucking thrived. So I had my theater
Interesting.
friends and my dance friends, and then I had my sorority, and so I kind of lived a double life. I got to do all the cool
Really?
artsy shit and kind of dick around, and then I also got to, have sex with frat guys, and it was fantastic. So I had a really good time. Yeah.
We know nothing about that world. I can't even.
If they had a mascot for my school, it would have been a skinny girl smoking a cigarette next to an
Yeah.
empty canvas.
So sad.
When
Yeah.
I got to art school, they go, oh, we have a new rule this year, no bodily fluids on canvas. You have to understand, like, the school that I went to was so experimental
Yeah.
and so strange. I mean, it was truly formative and one of the best things I've ever done in my entire life. But, like, when I say beyond the opposite of a large school like
Literally.
that.
Ours would have been the same. A sad girl smoking a cigarette with a Vera Bradley bag full of like vodka bottles in a North Face jacket and some
a
sort of
Starbucks cup.
and a Starbucks cup, just with like just $100 bills hanging out of her purse.
Yeah.
I mean, we had one girl in the sorority next to us. She had a game day G wagon and then a regular G wagon.
Oh, wait, back up. Oh,
Yeah.
what? Who and a what?
For game days, she had a red G wagon because our color was red and blue.
That's a car.
That's a car. The Mercedes G wagon.
Oh,
You know the
God.
big one.
But when you say game day, is that a specific game?
It's for football.
Oh, okay.
So we had
So
the
that's
Mets
3
tailgating.
months out of the year.
Yeah, so she had a G wagon for game
Sure,
game
of course
days,
she did.
and then she had a G wagon for just regular tooting around school. And Oxford, Mississippi, where we went to school, is like a very cool artsy town, and it is the heart of Mississippi. It's the only place in Mississippi you probably want to live,
Right.
and it's amazing, and I love it. But we were kind of in this like perfect little bubble. It was really fantastic. But I had an amazing positive sorority experience. When I hear about people getting hazed, I'm like, I didn't get hazed.
Ugh,
I showed up day
like the
one, and
stuff
they
happening
handed
right
me
now.
cash and monogram pillows and like white wine, and they're like, we're sisters, let's scissor. Like, it was amazing. I don't know why they never hazed me.
Let's scissor.
Let's scissor. It was great. I loved it. So
I would have
had
never
really-
made it in a fraternity. My friend Mark was in a fraternity,
Yeah.
and I would go visit at U of I, and just like, I didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't. They sat on their roof and they would just drink, and I'm like,
Yeah.
who is this for?
Yeah.
But then I was also trying to avoid people coming on their paintings. So I get it. It's not
get it.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a, going to college, because you went to college in Chicago, I went to college here. It's just like city college.
Yeah,
is just
city
so
college
totally
is,
different.
you become an
It's
adult at
different.
18.
City college is
NYU
different in
kids a little
itself.
insufferable because they're like,
little.
we've seen the world. I'm like, I studied abroad too, bitch.
Right.
Okay.
I know.
We've seen the world.
Yeah.
I've been on Thompson Street. My parents pay for everything. Like, got it.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, city schools in general is specific, and then ultra niche art and music school makes it even more. And it was just like Greek life is so foreign to me. I can't even picture it, other than in like the House Bunny movie, which
Yeah.
is
Oh,
one of my
that's
Which was
favorite
kind of
movies.
literally what I was thinking about.
And honestly, I would go back if like my husband drops dead tomorrow. I would retire and I would live in the Phi Delta house, which is one of the fraternities at Ole Miss, and I'd be the house mom. And I would love it, being surrounded by like hot 21-year-old dudes cracking me open in a Coors Light and rubbing my feet. I was like, it would be fantastic. I would be very happy with that gig.
Work.
Yeah, I really would. And you know, everybody judges like, you went to Ole Miss, or like you're in a sorority, especially people in comedy are like, you were in a sorority. I'm like, yeah, and I fucking loved it. And also when I started doing comedy, I was doing like UCB improv classes. I would show up full blowout, full makeup, lashes, my hoops, my faux fur, and I was like, let's zip zap zop. And they were like, we don't know what to do with you.
Right.
You know, because everyone went to Harvard or, you know, went to one of these liberal arts schools. And I'm like, no, I've got a football game to watch at 3 p.m. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah.
Let's do
go.
this. Can I get a suggestion? You know,
Right.
and then let's go.
Telephone game. Come on.
Telephone game, exactly. But I loved the experience. And I go back and my husband and I bought a house in Mississippi and we love it. We love going back for games. Like I never thought I'd be that person.
Nick, should we go?
Let's go.
You guys
I've
would
never
thrive.
really been to the South other than that weekend in Atlanta, but that was.
I've been to the South. but
Atlanta's
it's-
different.
It's always
Well, we
for
went
shows.
for a funeral, so
Oh, I'm
we
so
weren't.
sorry. Yeah.
We weren't really there for like the Atlanta experience. That's
Although
the
we did
only
go out.
South. We did, but
Did you go to Blake's? Did
Where
you go to
did-
Swingin' Richards?
We went to there's like a little. Bob took us to.
couldn't tell you.
Probably Blake's.
I don't remember.
Blake's,
Maybe
probably.
Blake's. It was like a bunch of different rooms, dance floor upstairs.
Yeah. Drag queens?
It was like in
Well,
a strip
yeah.
mall.
That was Blake's.
Okay,
There's
then-
a couple.
No, there's an eagle in the strip.
Oh, it was
yeah.
the Eagle.
Oh, it was the Eagle.
I think we went to the
It
Eagle.
was
Bob
the
took us to the Eagle.
Yeah.
Woman in Atlanta that's been to the Atlanta Eagle. But there's a dance floor in one. There's all the
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's like an outdoor area and all that.
I like
yeah.
Atlanta.
Atlanta's great, and we have great strip clubs. Like anytime
Also
you
good
come,
food.
great food. Atlanta's a great scene, and like they're shooting everything there now, and so
Yeah.
you can kind of do everything. People are like, it's so funny. They're like, you live in Atlanta. I'm like, I fucking love Atlanta. I'm still best friends with my girlfriends from kindergarten.
Everyone I know that lives there loves it.
It's beautiful.
Also, it's a hub, so
It's
you
a
can
hub.
fly to New York, Chicago,
Honey,
or
I'm
LA,
Delta 360.
Miami.
Okay, I'm Million Miler. I am Diamond Medallion.
I'm Diamond, obviously, but
Yeah.
I'm like because I'm saying that because we're on planes 4 times
Uh-huh.
a week, but so by default. But I think I'm so close to 1 million miles. I'm like 980.
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there like next month.
What is the difference between 360 and Diamond?
So 360 is like an exclusive Illuminati club that you get invited to, but I haven't really totally figured out the perks. But I did so many corporate gigs for Delta. Like I'm a Delta nerd. I name my cat Delta. I love aviation. That's like my one weird kink that I love aviation. My dad flew. My grandfather was chief pilot for Delta for a long time. So I basically wore them down and was like, please let me be a part of this exclusive club. And they literally told me, they're like, you need to move to Tampa because you're in too large of a hub. Like we have too many corporate accounts that
Interesting.
need this. And then finally I did so many corporate stand-up gigs for them that they were like,
I probably won't get it because I live
no,
in New York City.
you won't.
Right. And they don't want me for a corporate gig. I am not corporate gig.
I'm not
comic.
either. Let me tell you, I am not either. But for Delta, I somehow buttoned it up. And I just did another corporate gig, and I was like, I am not a clean comic. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not.
Same.
I want to just let it rip, but I knew how to roast Delta. I was
Right.
like, I know enough inside shit. But I will do a corporate, like, sales gig. You know what I mean? It was like Salesforce calls me, like, we got our sales team out, do a little roast. I'm like, oh, I love
Because
this
there's no
kind of
rules
stuff.
with those.
There's no rules with
They're
those.
they're snorting coke off of
they're
chicken tenders.
high as a fucking kite. Yeah, I'll do those, but a lot of corporate gigs. I'm like, what are we doing here? Yeah.
Before we wrap up, you are filming a special soon.
I'm filming a special in
Where at?
Knoxville, Tennessee at the Bijou Theater. Shout out to my girls in Knoxville, and we're gonna have a huge party afterwards. And you know, it's very exciting.
When is it being filmed?
It's the 29th and the 30th of May.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we're just doing it. I don't know
doing
what
it.
the fuck I'm gonna wear. I'm stressed about that.
No, you got plenty of time. You're
we
going to
have
find
plenty
out
of
the
time?
week of. You're going to have
Yeah.
5 outfits. You're going to look at them all. You're
You're
going
right.
to see what's the biggest thing. What's the background color?
That's what we're gonna figure out. We haven't figured any of
Pick
it out.
the background color first.
Yeah.
Then the outfit before. I do something cool, like cool colors in the background, and
Right.
something warm in the front, so you pop on Instagram.
Perfect.
and
done.
something that's going to look good in clips.
in clips, and that's the thing. I'm not a clippable comic, but we're gonna be now.
Oh, you're going to be.
We're gonna
clippable.
be now.
Honestly,
we're gonna
there's
be
so
now.
many clips from this already.
Yeah, perfect. You think did I do okay?
Yeah, you
Nailed
were
it.
Am
great.
I fired?
I
Can
would
come
much
back?
rather
Kidding?
you
Of
as my
course.
co-host
Yeah.
than this monster.
Yeah.
You know what? I love hanging out with just two dykes. This has been so much fun today. Thank you for having me, gals.
Literally in a football shirt.
Literally in a
and leather.
football. Yeah, you don't know about sports. You're
Who
wearing a
are we trying
Steelers
to
shirt.
I
impress?
got this because our friends who play Fortnite with us are straight and they're from Pittsburgh and they're Steelers
Are
fans.
they Yinzers?
Yes.
They are.
Okay,
And
love
they
a
say
Yinzer.
yins. They
Pittsburgh.
say yins all the time.
Yins.
What are
We
yins
love
doing?
Pittsburgh.
I love a Yinzer. I love a Pittsburgh.
I love
Have you been to
Pittsburgh.
Kennywood, the amusement park?
No, I haven't.
You have to go on Halloween.
Okay.
You go every Halloween.
All right.
I have it scheduled with my agent this weekend. I want off. I'm going to Kennywood.
They
I want to come to the next weekend.
They
I'm dead
invited
ass.
us to film me because I pass out on roller coasters.
yeah,
So they
stop.
specifically
Yes.
were like, "Can you guys please come?"
Yes.
And they strapped a GoPro on. They
I need this
filmed
footage.
me on the roller coaster. I passed out for half of it. They sent us the footage after, and it was so short. And we reached out and we were like, "Oh, can you send us the whole thing?" And they're like, "So legally we can't because you are literally passed out for most of it."
And what does it happen? It's just like an equilibrium thing, or you just get so panicked?
I mean,
It's nutrition.
I'm so petite.
This is us.
I'm
This is,
dead.
It was also so embarrassing because
Yeah.
we thought, so they brought us up to special entrance and everything to put us at the front. We assumed they were going to fill it with the rest of the people. No, and it was the most popular ride at the amusement park. So there is a line, an hour-long wait of them just now looking at us like, who are these two fucking faggots?
he wasn't even awake for the ride.
And I'm going, they can see and hear me on this ride being filmed, pass out, screaming, choking. We just come
Like,
in.
is this a
I'm
bit
like
from the Ellen
disheveled.
Show?
Literally.
Who was the guy Andy that they
like-
put?
Yeah.
Yes.
The scary haunted houses.
Well, so that's what also they do haunted houses in October there. So
Okay.
they had me film the haunted
That'd be
houses
terrifying.
as well.
Jesus. Who are you?
I
What are you
clap
doing
at
here?
'em.
Get away from me. Get away.
So
Get away from me.
originally, not this last year, but the year prior, we went and I vlogged it. And when we went through the haunted houses, the actors and the people recognized us. So they were like, you guys go first. And I was, because I scare easily and I'm so petite and
Yes,
frail.
little girl.
I was like freaking out to the point the actors were breaking character and they literally were going,
Are you okay?
Literally, they were like, I don't know what to do right now.
Like, sir, you shit
like
your
I
pants.
was left, like I
Yeah.
left,
This
and they
screaming.
would like follow us out, and they're like, "Are you fine?"
I honestly think I'd have the same reaction. I don't do scary. I don't do
don't
horror. I don't do
scary,
any of that.
But they make
Well,
me do scary.
We're going to do this together.
Yeah.
And
You should
I
come with
promise
us.
you,
I
prep
would
yourself
love to
for
come.
him.
Okay, I can do the roller coasters. I don't pass out. I'm strong.
you're
I'm
doing the
dense.
haunted houses.
I have a good
If I
disposition.
can
In
do
the,
it.
in the haunted houses,
Yeah.
there is nothing scary because he's so
No.
wildly ridiculous, so
The one is
uncontrollably
pitch black.
embarrassing.
Okay.
It's pitch black, and you have to like go through it in the dark, so you can't see anything, but you can hear them like crawl up to you.
But they don't chase you with things. Is it like a
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
like a
no, no, no,
chainsaw?
no.
It's
No,
fairly
no.
interactive.
Okay.
No, they chase you out in the park though. It's fairly
Yeah,
interactive.
when you're walking around.
I have one last medical question.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you do? How many roller coasters did you ride that you passed out on? Like what kind
Every
of
ride.
Every single ride.
Yeah. It's
Every
probably
ride.
not good for me.
No, I really am worried. Like you have CTE now.
Every comment is like, you probably should stop doing this. And in
Yes,
hindsight,
yes.
I probably should.
I said to him multiple times, I was like, we do not have to do this. Like, we do not. I said, Nick, if you, yes, I did. And then what did you say back to me? We're already here. That's what you said to me. We are already here.
Who are you fucking doing this bit for right
Nick,
now?
I have it
Don't
recorded.
Do not lie
Heather,
in front of our guests.
All right,
after we
the
went
kids
on
are
the
fighting.
after we went on the exterminator.
Okay.
After we went on the exterminator, I
This
felt
is
bad,
wild.
and I said, "Nick, if you don't like it, we don't have to do this." And you said, "No, I'm already here." Those were your exact words to me. Those were your exact words to me because I said to you multiple times, "We do
Are you
not
being
have to
gaslit
do
right
this."
now? Yeah, I know.
He forcibly made me go on this trip. He forcibly made me go
forcibly.
on these roller coasters and haunted houses,
Forcibly,
fully knowing
I had
that I
to-
pass out and flail around like
Here's
an
how
inflatable
forcible I
man.
was that I had to change one of my dates so that I could make the trip
Yeah.
because this one.
He struck me.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
All
I
right,
can't.
we're gonna let Heather go.
Crazy.
Is
Thank
there
you
any-
so
Can
much.
I still borrow this top though? I need it
Of
for
course.
tomorrow.
Take it
Okay,
right
good.
now.
I'm
Take it
gonna take it
right
right
now.
out. Great.
Thank you so much
Hey,
for doing
thanks for
this.
having me. Seriously, I adore y'all.
You were
And
amazing.
I'm so
You're
down
so
to like
fun.
giggle and go ride roller coasters.
Next
so
time you're in
fun.
New York, by the way, just hit me up and let's
we
hang
do
out.
it. Well, I might need to get a hair plug, so we'll talk about
I
it.
really will hit you up. Let everybody know where to find you. And
I'm wrapping up the Bamboozle tour. Get your tickets at heatherontour.com and come see me when I shoot my special in Knoxville, Tennessee, baby. Yeehaw.
Nailed
All right,
it.
Nick, you want to close the show as you usually do?
Thank you all for watching and listening to our podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please follow Heather and go see her on tour. Please see our shows and join Matteo on tour. Please join our Patreon for bonus episodes, buy our merch, and until next time.